What's going on, peoples? Welcome back to my channel.
Listen, my waistline's just my sideline, nigga, so don't take time, cause my hotline's bringing on me. Yeah.
Welcome if you're new and welcome back, girl, if you're already subscribed. Talking of subscription, I put a friction. See, the Ghanaians are really they're trying me today. Talking of subscription, you already know what I'm gonna say. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and let's get this show on the road. As you know, I'm currently doing this storytime week. We are on day, I can't even tell you. Today, I'm here to share with you that time that I nearly died. I nearly died, guys. I nearly died, and this is not even just an exaggeration. I'm not looking for the sympathy. I'm not looking for the roses. I'm not looking for the applause. I'm just telling you the truth. I really nearly died. I had a car crash, which caused my car to be absolutely written off, gone, finito, finished, done. And I came out of here, by the grace of God, alive, good, and fantastic. Just doing amazing, just doing great, with barely any injuries. Can you imagine? The crash it would have been a sad day. And I'm laughing about it now, which is a problem with me. Sometimes I feel like I have no sense of self, or really no awareness of what's really happening in the world, or the seriousness and severity of certain things. Okay, so let's rewind. I believe this was in 2016 or 2015. I don't remember. One of the two anyways, right? Driving for me was one of those things where, you know, some people, they pass their test real quick, real fast. No, that was not me. I'm here to tell you right now, that was not me. It took me such a long time to get my license, to the point where I really thought, wow, I'm gonna be a pedestrian for the rest of my life. This is obviously my destiny. This is the will of God. Because the things that were going on, it was not making any sense, and I was getting really frustrated, okay? There's a certain age that when you're 18, as soon as you're able to drive, or is it 16? Can't remember. Everybody wanted to drive. Especially college times, after college, everybody wanted to drive, okay? And you see right now, it's buying a house. Everyone's trying to buy their house, trying to buy their cribs. There's stages for everything. There was a time when driving was the it thing. Theory was passing flying colors, baby. Almost 100%. I don't know if that's true. Don't quote me on that, but it was a high score. That was just done one go. Because I like theory. Sometimes the practical is a bit much for me. I like to read. I'm an exam kind of girl. I like to write. I like to read. That's me. The rules of the road are quite simple. Just got to remember them. Then when it came to the driving test, was it Bill Plant? Bill Plant, those were the people that I did my lessons with. And that's where all my money was going. All my money was going there. All my money was going into getting that license. Like, I would live, breathe, and sleep driving. Anytime I could get a lesson, yo, I was there doing a lesson in the car, driving. My instructor was quite nice. He was very strict on me, and he used to hit me sometimes, but I appreciated that. After a while, I thought, yes, I'm ready. I'm gonna take my test. Long story short, it took me a while. It took me 3 tries before I actually did it. Failed 3 times. That means I failed 3 times. One of the times they sent me back home because I didn't have my counterpart. Another time it was foggy, so they didn't let me. And on the 6th time I went there, that is when I passed my test. The amount of time it takes somebody to pass their test is not a reflection of how they drive. Let's just be very clear. But in my situation, maybe it's true. Okay, maybe I'm just a terrible driver. One of the times I failed as soon as we took off, because we were on the side road and he wanted me to leave. And then the taxi behind me was pressuring me, you know, flashing the lights, saying, come on girl, I'm letting you go. I was nervous. My leg was doing this on the clutch. Leg is just like going up and down. It just was not a good time. I was trying to look at all the mirrors, because you know they say make sure you check your mirrors. I'm looking at my mirror, even a mirror of the car in front of me. The cab driver that was trying to let me go beforehand, he got tired. He started to drive off. Me, I'm still thinking he's letting me go, so I went as he was going, almost caused a little crash, and then the instructor hit the brakes. I said, I failed, isn't it? I already know I failed. He's like, just proceed, just carry on going. We carried on going for the amount of time. How long is your test? Is it an hour or half an hour? I can't remember. Maybe 45 minutes. At the end, he tells me, yeah, so unfortunately you were unsuccessful. I said, I bloody know that. Why are you gonna do that to me? I already knew this. They told me it was because of my major fault at the beginning. I mean, I could have told you that an hour ago, mate. One time I went on the roundabouts and I didn't know how to use the roundabouts, and my indicators, I just flicked it up, flicked it down 3 times. I didn't even know. I didn't know what I was doing. I did not know what I was doing. Sometimes I would even drink coffee. I'm drinking coffee, that disgusting black coffee, to try and be alert. But then it made me so anxious that when I was on the road, I was just shaking and I had no control. I was tired of seeing my instructor's face. Every time I would fail and he'd say, see you next week. I don't want to see you next week. I don't want to see you next week. I don't want to see your face again. To the point where I thought, is this guy not teaching me correctly because he's trying to finesse me? But no, it was all me. I'm the bad driver. It was all me. Fast forward, I passed the test, got a car that I had saved up for, and I was living my best life. You know when they say that new drivers, they drive everywhere? It's the truth. I was dropping everybody, and I was not even asking anybody for a penny. I was not asking for petrol money because I was so happy to be on the roads. I even used to drive to church. I don't know if I've told you this before, but my church used to be literally 5 minutes away from my house. It was a 2-minute drive, and there's no parking on Sundays, but I had to drive so the whole world could know that I had a car. I used to take food from my house and go eat in my car. Yeah, I used to take food from the house and go eat in my car. Sometimes when I used to finish work, I used to sit in the car for like 2 hours watching shows on my phone. It was like my apartment. I was mad. I was a psycho. And it didn't give me any problems. I only had one problem with it, and it was such a minor thing. It barely cost anything to fix. Didn't have any problems. Honestly, the research I'd done, I'm actually really proud of myself for finding such a practical, reliable, you know, it was a good car and it served me really well until one day. I was driving one day. It was a morning. I was very tired. It was a new year. I think it was like on the 3rd or 4th day of the year. The first week of the year, that's all I remember. Get near the A406. Obviously, I was tired. I was already not in the mood. This is just a lesson for you guys. Road rage is of the devil. It's not your friend. Do not engage. Do not act upon it. It will get you into trouble. And road rage, the maddest thing of it all is that once you've passed that car, 2 minutes later, you've even forgotten what's happened. That's the lesson I've taken. I will no longer be angry. I will no longer shout for stupid things that I'm gonna forget about in just a minute or two. It was a morning. I think it was about 9 a.m. So there were a lot of cars on the dual carriageway. There was a car in front of me, like a big car with these guys inside. They were speeding and there was a traffic light. The traffic light turned yellow. And they gave me the impression that they were going to go through the amber light. Briskly, they suddenly stopped and decided not to. Now I know what you're thinking, oh, Norian crashed into the car. That's not even what happened. My reflexes were like, I stopped right there. When I tell you the car just stopped right there, like I really just, you know that emoji where there's just that space there, and I was so scared because I thought, oh my days, that could have been a crash. That could have been a crash. Little did I know what was about to happen. So now I'm behind them, I've just stopped and I'm beeping the horn and I can see them laughing at me. Wow. They were laughing at me. I mean, I don't really know what's funny. We both could have died. I don't get it. Maybe they were laughing because I was so angry. Maybe they were laughing because I was going crazy. All I know is they were laughing at me. They were laughing at me. I felt like I was being bullied. I was, you know, doing up gang signs. The rage was building up. The rage, the devil is a liar. I'm angry. The light now turns green. And I'm thinking, what am I gonna do? I have to do something. I should have just relaxed. I'm thinking, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I was so angry. They switched lanes and they were on the lane that's on the right to me. There's 3 lanes. So it's a crossroads, just remember that. Before you get to the crossroad, there's 3 lanes. Left, middle, right, and then there's another lane where you're going to the right. Okay, now that lane where you're going to the right there, there's like some central reservation kind of thing. Is it called a central reservation? I'll put a picture of what it is. I'm just making up names, but it's got railings and all this kind of stuff. It's where the pedestrians are supposed to stand to cross safely on dual carriageways. So that's what was separating that last lane that allows you to turn right from the other 3 lanes that are going straight. I'm in the middle lane, they move to the right lane. So I moved to the right lane with them. I really don't know what I thought I was gonna do. I don't know if I thought I was gonna shoot. I had no gun. I don't really understand my motives. Just know that everything was happening very quickly and I was, you know, improvising as I went along. They went to another lane. I'm thinking it's just another lane. I'm not really paying attention. I'm looking in my car, I'm thinking, what am I gonna do? I have to throw something. I have to throw something. So I look in the car, look to see what resources I have to help me in this time of need. I look in the glove compartment and I see barbecue sauce and ketchup from McDonald's. I mean, I don't know about you, but I used to leave the sauces in my glove compartment. So yeah, I see the ketchup and the barbecue sauce. And I'm like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw the sauce on their window. They're not gonna see what's hit them. They are not gonna see what's hit them. Remember that I said that. I'm thinking I'm in a movie right now. They're in the right lane. Little do I know they're trying to turn right. I'm thinking we're both going straight. I'm driving with the right arm, steering with the right arm. I'm here now, looking in the glove compartment, trying to get the ketchup. I'm pulling it out of my teeth and I'm looking to the side. I'm thinking, you guys don't know what's coming to you. I'm driving, and I'm here trying to aim. I'm trying to aim because I'm trying to make sure that I get a good shot. If I can even get it through the window, that would be even better. I'm aiming, I'm here, and I chucked the ketchup or the barbecue sauce, one of the two. It went splat on their window and I was so happy. And just as I was about to rejoice, all I know, I don't know what happened. They were going to the right. Because I was aiming at them, I was kind of gearing to the right, gearing into that central reservation or whatever that thing is called, not really paying attention because I'm just here paying attention, trying to aim, and I'm subconsciously leaning to the right. I just crashed into that central reservation. My car lost control. The airbags came out. I don't know. All I felt is a big thump, like a boom, and I just let go. I let go and I let God. I let go and I let God. I saw the white bag and I thought, this is the end. Then I grabbed the wheel and I tried to, like, I don't know what I was doing. I couldn't tell you. All I remember is the thump, letting go, trying to grab the wheel and just being like this because the airbag was really pushing my face. That airbag, the force that it comes out at you is absolutely crazy. It's like being hit. Being hit so fast, I didn't see it coming. I did not see it coming, guys. I'm here to tell you, I did not see this coming. So long story short, I ended up in the crossroad. To me, till this day, I'm so thankful and shocked by it because it's a crossroad, meaning that there are cars that go this way, there are cars that go that way, cars that go all that. I skidded right in the middle of the crossroad, and every light for all of them was red. Had that been a different story, I'm here to tell you, your girl would not be here today wearing this purple shirt. She'd be done. When the car came to a stop or halt, whatever it is, I didn't understand. I was still in so much shock. The people that I threw the barbecue sauce at, they didn't know what was gonna hit them, but I really didn't know what was gonna hit me back. Karma in its finest. The airbags kind of deflated. The car was finished. Mirrors were gone. Everything was broken. The wheel was kind of bent. I don't know what kind of impact happened that I am okay. I wish I still had the pictures because they're on my old phone. The car at the top, the impact was so hard that there was a dent going inside, as if like Hulk punched the top of my car. The door moved in a way that it was jammed, so I couldn't get out. But the first thing I did, okay, I pulled the mirror down and I had to check my face, honey. I had a cut on my lip and this bit was inflamed. I didn't know what to do. I just sat there for a second in shock, and in all of that, the cars were still beeping their horns at me that I should get out the way. Wow, the world is an evil place. I sat there for some time. It felt fake. I didn't even know if I was alive. I didn't know. I did not know where I was. Then I started seeing smoke in the front of the car. I don't know about you, but I've seen the movies and smoke means that the car's gonna explode. So when I couldn't open the door, that's when I started screaming, somebody help me, help me. Some guy came out of nowhere. I don't even know where he came from. People may say that's a guardian angel. Who knows? He came, he helped me out. Even as he was trying to open the door, he was like, are you okay? All I was saying, is the car okay? Is the car okay? He was like, no. I started crying. I was like, no. You see, priorities all the way wrong. From time you're throwing ketchup, your priorities are in the bin. In the bin. But like I tell you in these stories, that Norianne, I don't know who she is. That's why we're laughing at her together. I don't know this girl.
Sorry to this man.
Sorry to this girl. He finally got me out. Then he called the police. They asked me if I was an ambulance. I said no. I don't know why I always do this. Anytime I'm in need of medical help, I'm like, no, I'm okay. I should have gone. Nothing happened, but just to check, because you never know. Wait for the police, and he was like, he'll wait with me. And then as soon as the police came, he disappeared into thin air. He was literally standing right next to me, guys. I'm not lying. He was standing right next to me. Police comes, boom, he's gone. We only called the police basically to get the car moved out of the way. I don't know why he said the police, but they helped. I mean, to be fair, if I was by myself, I don't know if they would have been the first people that I would have called to help me with that. They still came, asked me if I was okay, asked me questions. I thought they were coming to arrest me. They moved my car onto a side road and just let me know to call my insurance company. Yeah, man. Since that day, I've been highly traumatized. Even after, driving around was a bit mad. Even simply being in the passenger seat. When you're in the passenger seat, you have no control. Obviously, I've driven after that, but it's still not the same. However, this Christmas, I'm treating myself to a new car. And we're gonna let it rip. We're gonna because it Beyblades. We're gonna let it rip. I'm buying a new car. I'm gonna be doing screw on the roads. And that's just what it's gonna be, because I feel like that's the only way that I'm gonna overcome this for real. There's a whole driving a bit and then stop here, and then I need to just not. It's my fault. All I need to do is just not throw barbecue sauce. Not throw barbecue sauce. Even the insurance company, when I told them, obviously they compensated me because I was fully comp. If you're not, what are you doing? Obviously the narrative had to be changed a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a bit mad to be telling them the true stories. That's why I'm not gonna really say where this happened, what my name is. My name is Sandra. That's that, because I'm not trying to get done for nothing. That was my story of my near-death experience, aka my car crash that really traumatized me till this day. I can't believe that I was still alive. That's the maddest thing of it all. The car was totaled, but it's just another lesson learnt. I won't be doing that again, most obviously not. And I will be a better citizen. I didn't have any points, anything like that, which I don't know how this whole thing works, okay? All I know is I'm a good driver. I just had a moment of weakness. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. Let me know down below in the comment section if you've ever been involved in any kind of car accident, whether even if you weren't the driver, anything just a bit crazy, you know? I can't be the only one. Or anything that any stupid thing you've done because of road rage. What has road rage caused you to do in the past that you obviously don't do anymore, because we are better people, honey. Let me know as well if you guys are enjoying the story time week, so I could do like, you know, a week of something else or anything you guys want to see. Let me know there as well. I will see you next time tomorrow in my next video, so be sure to stay tuned. And yeah, bye.